As your vision quest begins, your attention is at an instant drawn directly behind the TV screen, tablet, or phone you are using. You notice an Alice in Wonderland-sized door just below the lower half of the wall, across from you, and in your direct line of sight. The door is glowing, glitzing, and shimmering golden white light. You get up to investigate this never-seen-before mini door. As you rise to your feet, you begin to feel a strange vibration. You can also hear a faint vibrating sound coming from the mystery door itself. As you move in closer, you begin to feel a wave of ticklishness rising and rising into what feels like a million fingers tickling you from the inside outward. This feeling originating from your body's stomach and heart centers. At this point, your body is almost walking itself, however, is equally matched by your curiosity and wonder, drawing you even closer to opening this beautiful and mysterious portal of gold light and shimmering light particles. As you reach for and touch the door handle, a feeling of love, security, protection, and familiarity overtakes your being, accompanied by the fact that all of a sudden the door is now the perfect size for you to make your entrance. You then observe the small pieces of glitter that were floating within the light around the door are now as big as your head. Other particles are even smaller than before. You twist the door handle and enter the portal. As you step into what looks like a pastel-colored, cylindrical hallway of light, immediately air is forced into your lungs. You take a deep breath. However, it is as if the air was alive and breathing for you. You begin to travel down the corridor when you notice that within the ground, steps are starting to form. You then become aware of your slippers, shoes, and socks have totally vanished. And with your bare feet, you feel it. It feels like walking on warm crystal, like warm, slightly malleable marble, matte and smooth to the touch. Before you know it, you are walking downward, deeper even still, into this vibrating portal. With every step, you are absolutely taken by the beauty of the inner tube's structure, with its portal particles that vary in many multiple sizes and are in constant movement, coiling around you, dancing around you, giving you this strange, strong sense of belonging. As if this portal were waiting for you, as if this lit up light show is tailored for you. No. Now you are convinced this corridor, this hallway of light is here specially for you. You belong here. We are the ones from before infinite space and time, wise ones who have kissed dust, those who shroud the mental memories of them and of us. For before dirt became dirt and dust went to dust, we made contribution to the earth's core and its crust. Also in death, transmutation of the spirit body's husk into sacramental earth, hath participated in the experience of clarifying love from lust. We who have lived still live. We who have once laughed still share the sentiment. We who have loved still love you in return. We who prayed for your existence and now for your deliverance. We who have requested your presence from the forever infinite. Come, sit at our feet, and you may know, we who are sworn to protect you. Come, sit at our feet, and you shall know, we who are meant to, from another dimension, guide you. We are always around you dancing and singing your praises. You need only call on us to signify your own awareness is known. We are always here in the ancestral realm, the ethereal perch of the crow, in the temple of the mind and spirit, where the fountains of love and life overflow. We who nourish the tree of knowledge, so that the impetus of life and death continue to flow. Yes, come learn at our feet, and you shall know to drink from our wisdom is the commencement of inner growth. Blessed be the child, blessed be the mother, blessed be the crone. Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, y'all. Hey, I hope that you guys enjoyed that Vision Quest. As I worked really hard on it and everything, and as you see, we're not done. This is just part one of the Vision Quest, okay? But now, as you also heard in our evocation, we are ready to get in contact with our loved ones, our ancestors, right? It does not have to be related to you. It's simply the ones who care for you and are not in this dimension any longer, okay? So actually your Orisha and also your angels, they count, all right? So this is a pick a card, and the first thing we're going to do, oh, excuse me, this is the Ancestral Temple in the Garden of LeMay, and welcome. I'm Jaden Avery, and this is Optimum Humanity. Thank you for watching. However, okay, so let's start. I'm going to put the timestamps in the comment section, I think it is, or like somebody can pin it out of my little viewers, but maybe I'll put it in my little bio about whatever. You'll see it, okay? I promise you'll see it. All right. In like the special notes section. So the first question that I felt to ask the ancestors for this reading is, where do we begin? Like, where do we start? What's the first stone that we should turn over? Okay, so let's get that card. Okay, what's the first stone that we should turn over? Like, what's the first thing that we need to concentrate on? We have empathy, power, the Hierophant, Four of Swords, the Lovers, and divine consciousness. Give me 2 seconds. First of all, empathizing with your own power, honey. Empathizing with the fact that you are a powerful being. A lot of times what happens in this world is like they try to make us think that we are powerless. Like we can't really do anything to save ourselves or save our situation. Yes, you can, honey. I mean, I feel like that's what our ancestors are telling us right now, is to empathize with the fact that you are this powerful, powerful being. And there's nothing you can do about it. You're powerful as heck. You know, last night actually I had this point that was saying like I can't blame my parents, you know, whatever things went down with us, or I can't blame them for things like that now. I'm 30 years old, and you know, once you walk past stupid and naivete, you can't unknow things. That does not exist. Okay? That's all I'm saying. And so with that is power. And so you choose whether you want to pick that power up or not. And so I would say that Kesed, the picture of Kesed is like hugging something, bringing something in. And so that is what I feel like we should be doing with ourselves. And it's such a juxtaposition to the power card that I know that this is a full sentence, right? So it's such a juxtaposition. Actually, it's crazy because Kesed has 2 arms, and because the whole thing about Kesed on the Tree of Life is that it is welcoming, accepting, and bringing in and embracing. Okay, so embracing that power that you are made of is what we're talking about here. Next is the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant I would put together with the divine consciousness, because if you know what the Hierophant card, okay, so my nails. If you know what the Hierophant card normally looks like, he's always illumined. And it's no different in this Crow Tarot deck, where the Crow is illumined down here, and under him is the key, right? So that traditional way, that old way of doing things, spiritually, right? So he tells you how to succeed spiritually. So he gives instruction how to succeed spiritually, represented by Taurus also. And so that's that third eye, right? So that third eye, it gives very much that energy ray of divine consciousness, right? It's even purple. It's divine consciousness, right? Amethyst, that third eye. So it's about taking the instruction from the all, taking the instruction from spirit, what you know to be true. Okay? And when we put that together with Kesset and empathizing with the power of yourself, you have to start to understand how powerful you are, you guys. I can't stress this enough. A lot of us like to feel powerless because it gives us a bit of an excuse, okay? To keep not showing up for something, but to keep wanting something, and then to feel correct and to feel right about feeling bad, right? About feeling icky, right? You feel entitled to an ugly attitude, and so that's what ends up happening here. The Four of Swords, right? So the Four of Swords is about truce and a bit of a stalemate, but it's not stalemate, it's not stagnancy. It's about truce. It's about stillness, oneness, okay? And so it's being one with what you love, because this is the Lovers card. Yeah, I know you want to go to Lovers, but it's not about that right now, baby. But right now, especially with this year of karma, this year is all about you. I'm sorry, but literally, you're not gonna, and it's not even the cute way. It's not about like care for yourself. It's about kind of like, it's you, because you brought this here. So you're gonna suffer this, and you're gonna have to deal with this because you did this, because you, like that kind of accusatory, not to scare you, but karma. It's the year of karma, year of 5, okay? So this is talking about taking a truce with what you love, taking a truce from life, taking a truce from life, and diving and living in the stillness of what it is that you love, being in the energy of what you love and being still in that energy. Okay? Now I hope that I'm giving you a good of what I'm saying here, okay? So let's put this all together. So first we're empathizing with our own power, and then you are taking direction from your higher self. Yes, that is what we're taking direction from. We're taking direction from your higher self. So it's kind of like understanding that you are your higher self, taking direction from your higher self, and causing action and wow, it's so crazy because swords is mental energy, but what it is taking action with it. Because when you sit with something, when you marinate in that love, in the thing that you love, you are going to be another person. It's not like whether or not you're gonna be different. When you marinate in anything, you're gonna be different, okay? You're gonna be a whole new person, okay? Because your ancestors and our ancestors are telling us, in this collective, honey, they're telling us that we are going to have to really take out time for what it is that you love. Like literally be in it, is what they're saying. Think about it and be in it. Meditate on it. Meditate on that love. Meditate on that. Okay. All right, y'all. So that was the first question. All right. And I want to remind you, like, you do not have to stay for like all of these. Like, just like, you can skip to the one that you really want to know. So this next question is how to unblind yourself, how to uncover your sight, okay? Woo! It's a heavy question. First thing we have is left eye, Bina of knowledge. Ooh, Bina. Change. Number 35, honey. Four of Cups. This is from the Crow Tarot deck. We have 2 cards from the Crow Tarot deck. Okay. It's the Four of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so that's saying something. We know that. And then people are telling me to put this right under here. Okay. We got ourselves a little storyboard, that's all. Creativity. Oh, 4 of Cups and what is up with 4? Like, we really like 4. 4 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. And this question is how to unblind ourselves, how to uncover our sight. Uncover our sight. Ooh, knowledge and not being afraid of change. Let me tell you something. These 2 right here, Bina, first of all, is divine feminine. She is the head of the pillar of severity. She is the head of the pillar of severity, the feminine pyramid. I believe it's the B, right? Okay, anyway, Bina, she is knowledge, okay? Because remember that the feminine is form. She gives form. Bina gives form. Okay, look at how she is. I wish you could see that though. But she is, the picture is she's giving from, it almost looks like she's giving, like it's right under, it's from her womb. Like from her womb comes her hands from in back of her, through her. Okay, it's giving that form through being in the womb. Okay. And there's like this pearl, it looks like a moon. It's so pretty. Left eye knowledge. So knowledge and change. You have to understand also that this is like a thunderstorm. Yes, baby. So it is calling for that moment that we all know and love called Oya, baby. Okay? Oya comes in like a storm. She is the tempest. Okay? And so she comes in and she destroys everything and creates anew. Okay, because it's change. It's the energy of change. You have to let your knowledge cause the change and not stand in the way of it, y'all. You can't stand in the way of the knowledge. Once you see that it's changing you, don't try to huddle back to the thing that you know. No. Don't try to, like, oh my God, I'm changing, what was that? What's that lyric? They say I'm different. Because people always want to try to be like, feel like some like authenticity is when you don't change. No, authenticity is when you are malleable and when you can admit when you're wrong and you can change your opinion and you can, because you're not just one straight thing. That was the past, y'all. We're not doing that no more. Honey, that's that whole like, oh, I'm one thing all the time and who I am is at the top and I deserve this and we're done with that whole energy scheme, y'all. All right, so 4 of Cups. Remember, we're talking about how to unblind ourselves. Can I just say how to unblind ourselves is that we have to make sure that knowledge and that change, we're not being scared of change. Yeah, and that will leave you to not be blind. That will take your blinders off. Another thing that will take your blinders off, 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is a bit of a storyboard happening here, right? So first of all, you have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is about, you focusing on these 3 cups and not realizing that behind you is a blessing. So right under your nose in another way. Okay, normally in the normal decks, let me just move this, okay? Because I just want y'all to be able to see whatever you can see from all the way up there. And please comment if this is uncomfortable for you. So look, 4 of Cups, right, is about focusing on the spilled milk when it's like you have a blessing right there. Right behind you is a blessing, you know? And it's funny that the Five of Cups is also a similar feeling, but this is kind of like being downtrodden, kind of like no, not downtrodden. It's being blind. It's being blind because the Five of Cups is about being downtrodden and being like really crying over spilled milk. The Four of Cups is about not even seeing it, but the deal with this deck is that it's crows, so they all see it. You know, the magic is not, it's not the regular deck. Okay, so the magic is like after you oh, I see it. So that would imply that for some reason you're just not flying up to get that cup, right? You not going for what you're, hold up. Yeah, because the truth is that the Eight of, I'm not skipping, but the Eight of Cups is about leaving all that you got for that ninth cup. Okay? It's about the seat of your passions. And so it's almost like you not going up for everything. Like really picking and choosing your battles. That's what I'm getting from this energy. Picking and choosing your, oh my, I didn't even realize, you guys, that this is the Four of Cups right here. Also, from the etheric visions. This is 2 Four of Cups. Now, again, like this deck is very different. I don't like to get the same deck, y'all. Like, I mean, I have a lot of different Rider-Waite's. But this is the Four of Cups. This is, I didn't even know it was sitting right here. Do you see it's always, I almost want to get up and show y'all. It's always this moment where the person's eyes are closed and they're focusing on these 3 cups. Sometimes these 3 cups are spilled over, but there's always this floating cup because, or you know, God's hand is sitting there outstretched and saying, here's your blessing. Here's your blessing. You're overlooking. You're not looking over here. You're not being aware, becoming aware. Be aware, because it's like you can sort of think that everything that everybody else says is for you. No, you don't need that shiny truck. That's not what your heart yearns for. Okay, the world it tells you things that your heart should yearn for based on whether you have a penis or a vagina. Don't listen to that. Okay? You have to listen to your inner being, your higher self. Okay? Because this right here, again, it's about knowledge. You have to listen to that higher knowledge. And that higher knowledge is not going to have you stay in the same place. You see, I was saying that trip. You're taking you're not taking something. Or you are taking something. It's like some trip that you're on, because it's like a change. It's this change based on the knowledge that you found out. Okay? And so it's like, it's telling you, like, you can choose to take it or leave it. Yeah, it's and see what I'm looking at over here is that this Page of Pentacles it's like she's not very impressed or not very happy with what she has, almost, you know? You guys, the world that we live in is not going to tell you to do things like correctly for you. Your spirit has to break you off from what is normal and go grab itself what you are supposed to have, right? What you are supposed to be a part of and have in your experience of life. Okay? What this new money, this page of pentacles, right? The young money, it is literally not what she wants. Like, she's just like, oh, this is it? Like, wait, that's it? What? Like, where's the blessing at? Because you have to be aware. You have to be aware and ready to be malleable. You have got to be able to move. Move. Stick and move. Sometimes you do need to sit there and not go up to the blessing plate right there and get your blessing. Sometimes you need to save it up and say, hold up, I'm still living off another prayer, a whole another blessing. Okay? So maybe I should just like, hold up, cool out. Sometimes you have to cool off, okay? And like just chill. But then other times you have to pack up and be ready to make that trip. Okay? Because you have to move sometimes. Sometimes you have to go off. You have to go for it. Yeah. 8 of Cups, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's double creation. Creativity. Imagination, expression, originality, passion. Yeah, because it's about who you are. Your expression and your imagination, your originality, who you are. It's about you. What was the question again? How to unblind yourself. Being yourself unapologetically. And knowing that even though last season you didn't have the same opinions, guess what? This season I have these opinions right now. So what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Like, I feel this way now. So, and then if somebody calls you a flip-flopper, you say, okay, well, you go off and feel that way. I don't know. But this year I feel this way. This month I feel this way. This week and this day I feel this way. I know I told you that I felt another way another day, but guess what? Now I feel another one. You shouldn't be used to people staying the same when everybody is supposed to change. All right, so that was that one. Again, I'm gonna put all the timestamps in there. You guys, I just want you to know, like, and also I have to say it for myself because this is me learning. You know what I'm saying? How to do this. Like, there's like a lot of, you know, little things going here and there wrong or whatever. It's a little janky. Well, guess what? I'm testing out things. Is this what you call the beta stage? No, beta was like when I practiced. Yes, I practiced. No, I didn't, y'all. I'm lying. I did not practice for this. Okay. How to organize the mind. Okay, so I'm gonna take out like all that conversation. How to organize. Okay, so the next question is, I'm putting them down. I didn't even do anything ceremonially. All right. So the next question is how to unblind yourself, uncover your sight. But that's neither here nor there. So the next question is how to organize your mind. Okay? How to organize our minds. Ooh, I already see that. Oh my God, look at this. I just called it out in the last 5 of Cups is here. Along with the 10 of coins. Oops. Not the 10, the 9 of coins. And the 4 of wands. and throat chakra. And this question is how to organize the mind. Such a stark, I already get this, such a stark difference. Yes, there we go. I get it. Okay, this is what's going on. This should be really fast, maybe. Okay. Angel of Vengeance, right? We're not going to get into Semikiel, sorry. We're not going to get into Semikiel right now because the Angel of Vengeance is here just to tell you, because this card is talking about, we're not going to get into Semikiel right now, okay? The Angel of Vengeance is here to talk about acceptance, okay? You have to accept certain things about life, certain things that have happened. The other night I was just meditating on the fact that you have got to, I can't be mad, I can't be angry with things that happened from so long ago, even though I was correct, or even though it wasn't my fault. You know what I'm saying? You can't be angry with it because you have to accept it and move on, you guys. If you don't accept it, look at that baby in the White House. Like, I'm sorry, but it's like, if you don't accept things, you just fuck up everything, because you have to accept things. Things happen. The past does not exist anymore. It doesn't. It does not. And if you are in a cycle where things are being repeated, then honey, it's time to look at ourselves and think to ourselves, how did I cause this? Vengeance is here because it's like, sometimes you want to take things into your own hand. No. Vengeance is not yours. It does not belong to us. We don't need to cause vengeance. Why is that? For the simple rule that is karma. I almost want to point to this because we're going to talk about that. But the simple rule that is karma, okay? It's not for you. The person is, you are your own walking karma. That's what it is. Point blank, period. You create the moments and then you just feed them to yourself. That's it. I know that it's like life. It feels very convincing that it is otherwise, because it feels very free-handed, like people are really just being themselves. Well, guess what? They are. And when certain things happen, we are the cause of it. If you listen to, I think one of the other decks, I just said this, we are the cause. I think it was maybe the last deck. We are the cause of everything, okay? We are, the actions are generated from inside of the house, baby. We are making the call. It's us calling, all right? And so let's get into this, because the Five of Cups, I got into it before. It was like in the other deck, it was where it was two Four of Cups cards came out, and it's like, you can't be focusing on this spilled milk. Now you're sitting here right in front of these two cups. At least the other guy from behind the tree couldn't see it. You know what I'm saying? He's looking down at his cups, focusing on his emotions, right? But you're focusing on spilled emotion that has flooded into the ground. There's no getting it back. Did you want the cup back? Is it the gauntlet that you, sir? Why can't you cross this ocean? Go cross this ocean. Go be free. Okay? Go be free, sir. This is the Nine of Coins. When you decide to turn your head and just look at these two cups, because it could also be like, oh, it's 3 versus the 2, and you had 5, but now why couldn't one just stay up? Well, guess what? You got 2, so work with that. Also, you have got to accept things, because Spirit is lining up blessings as soon as somebody steps on your toe. Spirit is lining up the next blessing because you had this moment where somebody was stepping on your toe. Spirit is setting up a moment where you can be blessed with steel toe boots. You get what I'm saying? Okay. Balance. Oh, I think that's what I was just saying, is that this is about balancing things, okay? So literally purposefully turn your head away from bad times. Purposefully try not to think about it, but deal with it. I'm not saying to just ignore it now. Don't try to be positive focused. Don't do positive focus, y'all. That is a whole trap, okay? Because when you try to just like, well, I only want to see the things that are positive. All the things that are negative, I'm just going to leave it out. Like, you're not, no, we're not in fictitious, okay, fictitious land. Sweets and rainbow sugars, all right? Where we are is that the progress that you make, it is because it is karmically yours. 9 of coins. Yes, this is because it is karmically yours, all right? All right, you grew these things, this tree, all right? You opened the window to let the sunshine in. You're the one who got the husky because you really like that dog. You're the one who planted these flowers. You are the one, it generates from you. So you have to decide to turn your head away from the spilled milk, calculate it, think about it, forgive yourself, and move the fuck on and balance. Balance. Throat chakra. Say it loud and say it fucking proud, okay? Say it. Say it. But don't sit there and look at the bad stuff and then be repeating that. Like, oh, my life sucks. You're just putting spells on yourself for later. Because karma, y'all, what you put out, you're going to take right back in. All right? And that was the question. How to organize our minds. I hope that you guys are getting your answers. Answers that you're looking for. Hoo-hoo. Girl. She's like, no, I don't want to stay. Okay, question number 4. Oh, speaking of karma. Okay, how to work with karma in this year of 5. Okay, I expect this to be the most lit up question. Like, everybody should be watching this. Okay. Oh, okay. how to work with karma? They said submit, submission, hold, left leg. I think earlier. Wait, no, we didn't get the right leg. We got the right hand of okay. Anyway, next was the path. Okay, oh, whoa. I get that. Page of Swords. Yes. And they're telling you to still be just as jovial, just as like, not jovial. It's like just as like quick-witted. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be ready to go. I'm sorry, you have the Judgment, 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. Working with karma. First of all, we want to talk about submission. Submission, y'all. Submission to the path. I also want to say, and I didn't, the whole reading I've been doing this, I've been putting the first 2 cards together, then these 2 decks, and this is like sometimes these 2, whatever. It's always the first 2 because this is my masculine deck and my feminine deck. So mentally, my magic for these 2 decks go together. So that's what it is. So these 2 is submission to the path. Okay? Submitting to the path. This card it's also number 8, which is like, you go forever, number 8, infinity. You got it. So, submitting to the path. Your path is laid out for you, honey. What do I mean? It's not to feel like, oh, well, I can choose to do whatever I want to do. Yes, I get it, baby. I get it. You have your free will and yada, blah, blah, blah. Yes. But the thing is that we already have calculated the lessons that you're going to have, and times when you got so hurt that you made the right decision, times when you were so happy that you made the wrong decision, but that was the decision that you had to make to learn the lesson that you had to learn in order to have the job that you have now that is very, very successful, because it is something that resonates with you. So that's what we mean when we say that your path is already like, it's already kind of chosen. Yes, you can choose to take a harder path, but I'm telling you, if you take that harder path, we've already accounted and calculated for that as well. Okay, there is no getting out of the game. We are here, we're in these bodies. That's it, y'all. We have to settle in and submit to the path. Let's learn. Let's try to look at, like I was just saying in the last reading, you have got to choose to look at the silver lining. Choose to look not at the spilled milk. Okay, 5 of cups. 5 of cups, 3 are spilled, 2 are up. Don't choose to look at 3 cups of spilled milk because it's more than the 2. All right, because you're fucking yourself up in the end of the game. Okay, so you have to stay over here with these 2 cups. Actively choose to see beauty. Actively choose it. Page of Swords is the rebel rouser. Okay, the mental rebel rouser. I have this thing where I'm like, you know, Page of Swords and Page of Wands, very, very similar. I thought that was my phone ringing. Okay. Very, very similar. I was like, please don't be calling me. Very, very similar energy, right? But one is mental and the other one is of the passions. It's of the what burns in the heart, right? But mental jovial, like mental agility, staying liquid, mentally liquid. Okay, that's how you're going to work with karma this year. Staying mentally liquid, be bendable, be flexible, be movable. Okay, ha! You think you had me here? Ha! Pow! Pow! Okay, what's that thing, Cody? What's the thing that you said that you ordered already? The because it looks like this. It looks like this stick, but it has like little sticks sticking out of it, and you just like ha 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 ha. Okay, I was having a lot of fun. All right, so be like that. Oh, and you know what? This kind of reminds me of it because of the sticks. Okay, but be like that. Be like ready to go, like rawr, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and that's okay. So that's how you're going to be. So this time this was alone, right? So that is how you're going to not organize your mind. I'm sorry, y'all. That is how you're going to work with the karma. That's how you're going to work with the karma. Okay? Hearing your calling. Yo, I think that's going to be like a big, well, maybe this is a theme of karma, but hearing your calling and fucking listening to it, y'all. This is the judgment card. So it's like hearing your calling, like it's only you. It's only you. Okay? Like it's only you. Because it's None of Wands is your back is up against the wall. So you have to be able to hear your calling, all right, and answer it. And know that don't look around for, oh, what's everybody else doing? No. This is your calling. This is for you to do what you gotta do. Okay? And give, look at this 6 of Pentacles down here, and give out from that space. Okay? Don't give of yourself, give of that space from what is your judgment, what you're calling. Okay, it's time for us to really submit into and sit into the path that we've been given. Submit, yeah. Funny because the judgment card is about hearing the sound, so it's kind of like taking in and giving out. Okay, taking for yourself and giving for others. Taking spiritually for yourself and then giving to others. And that's how you're going to work with karma this year. That's how you're going to work with karma. Also, you're going to be forgiving, letting go, healing, growth, comparison. While I'm filming this, it's actually a third. We're not going to get into that. Letting go, forgiveness, okay? healing, growth, compassion. This is how you're going to do and do well with karma in this year of 5 as well. You have got to forgive. If you're gonna not forgive, then no one deserves to forgive you. Then you don't deserve to have a forgiveness. This is like really tit for tat, y'all, but with spirit. Okay, so we're playing tit for tat with spirit, honey. So literally, when you dole it out, it's coming back for you. You know what I'm saying? And be ready for it, and also own up to it, because like my man Master Co, like he was just saying, like, you know, when we own up to it, then it's kind of like a kid that's like, mom, I'm sorry, I broke the vase and I won't do it again. Like, are you gonna fucking how could you go to your room, I'm gonna take away your phone, you know? That's what he said. And I was like, yes. I was like, that is the truth. Like, you're not gonna do all of that, so spirit won't either. Okay, so if we admit to it and forgive ourselves and let go, and you know, and be humble, then we will be in the right, y'all. We will be in the right. Okay, I know that a lot of these answers might sound a little cliche, because it's like hearing your calling. It's only you who's hearing the calling, and give to others. Don't forget to forgive yourself. Submit to the path. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these sound cliche, but when you put them all together, yo, you can really get a picture here of what the ancestors want us to do. To give in. Okay? Because this is for our benefit. Life is not happening to us, it's happening for us. Real cliche, y'all. Real cliche. I don't even know how to get out of it. Like, that was some cliche shit. You know? Last question. So happy to have spent this time with you guys. This was amazing. What is needed to alchemically change, to transform and become that better self, that new you, right? What is needed to become that new you? To our ancestors, thank you so much. Really? Flame, honey. Flame on, honey, baby. Yes, baby. Okay. Honey. Okay. Oh! Temperance. Temperance, if you know tarot, Temperance is a card that has the two, look, there's no hands. It's about the two cups that are pouring into each other, because this is your angel pouring you out and pouring you in from your, you know, and pouring your higher self into your lower self, and pouring that feedback response to your higher self to know how to change things up a little bit, to get you to learn the lessons, okay, that you're supposed to learn, okay? And so it's like Temperance, I'm gonna just start here, yeah. Temperance is literally the card of transformation. I'm such a geek. But this is like literally the card of transformation. And so it's like, how great, how coincidental, you know, for this to come out in the center, like right here, you know, what do we need? Okay, so Angel of Flame. I feel like this is the only card that I'm reading in this whole read. Because, what's this? Intuition. Okay, well that's there. Obviously. Because we had a theme this whole time, y'all, of like trusting yourself and understanding that you have the power. The power is coming from you. And then you also generate the karma. Wild and unwieldy, restraint is unthinkable. Uriel cannot be bound. The flames peel back the dark like silken fabric. The heat licks the edge of your awareness, and as you turn to meet it, you are consumed. The rhythms of heat and passion and flesh fill your mind. It comes over you like a wave, pressing your consciousness into your body. You can no longer think. You can only feel. Sensations tremble through your being. Uriel knows nothing but yearning. Looking into the balefire of Uriel, it will expose your heart and leave you writhing in desire. A brazier, a stallion, a tongue. Wild, wild, unwrithing passion. Yeah. This is like, how you gonna transform? You gotta be unapologetically you. I'm like right back around to like that first reading. You have to be unapologetically you. Yeah. And that is your realization of creation. This is the number 3. Number 3 is creation. This is your realization. Remember that everybody that as much as I don't know how much you want to deny it or whatever, but we're in the the time of Aquarius, so everybody is ready to act like an alien right now. Okay? Because if you know me, I call my Aquarius my aliens, because they are. They're very different peoples. Okay? All right. So this is acting your alien self and letting it burn. It's said to literally what it says, it back the darkness. It was such a strong description. Oh, peel back the dark like silken fabric. That. You see that? Peeling back the dark like silken fabric. It's so in my head. Peeling back the dark. That's like silk fabric, like this, like just like peeling it back, just saying like remove yourself. And that is the light that you have got to shine in darkness. Unwrithing passion that just does not quit. That is your realization. That is your realization. Okay? That is how you transform. Actually, I kind of want to read realization. Realization. Number 3. With self-awareness comes, self-awareness. You see that? I'm already there. Comes realization. Knowledge is power. See, I told you right around to the first. Y'all should watch the whole. Is this a pick a card? Or is this an extremely long reading? I'm not sure. Okay. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within a situation is important. Self-evaluation of your role within a situation is important. And it's asking you to be hyper-conscious of who you are. That's why it's like you could understanding your role to do with something, right? It is how you commit to this realization. The way that it's saying is a little bit different than what I mean. I'm saying that you are this alien, okay? And you have to commit to that. You have to commit to it. I'm really talking to myself because the last few days I've just been feeling like I am like this alien, and I've just been feeling a little understood, and I feel like I come from left field. Whatever. But this is for me too. I'll always say that, So yeah, this angel of the flame, and like the awareness of self. The awareness of self, and this wild flame being who you are. But there is this huge thing about fighting back the dark. Now let's talk about this, because this is the chariot versus the devil, honey. Okay, this was perfect to me. It gave me it was the light versus the dark for me. Oh, it was the blue versus the gold for me. That's what that is. Yes. Yes, it's the water versus those lilacs back there for me. That's what I gotta stop. Anyway, the devil, right? The devil, let's start there. So the devil has Judas and Cassius at the bottom of hell. But Judas and Cassius are never like taken captor. Why? Because they can always leave. Okay, the thing about the devil card is that we are our own devils. There's no like, you know, malignant and omnipotent like that's just like hiding in the shadows and causing everything to go wrong. No, we have our shadow self and our inner saboteur that be doing stuff unbeknownst to our conscious mind, but that is us. Okay, that's us doing it. So the devil, right? The devil it takes away your free will, has the chains, it binds you to something. The devil binds you to things, right? Contracts, binding. So what happens is you let yourself be bound to this, right? So instead we need to be like the chariot, be the victor, win, run, ha! Be light like air. That is what we need to cause this transformation, cause this breakthrough. You need to know that you are the winner. You need to know that you have this realization that you're a fucking alien. You have to know that you are being alchemically mixed by your angels. Okay, with that temperance card. Alchemically mixed back and forth. Okay, getting the chemical balances just right, honey. And sometimes things flare up and they explode in the cup. And the angels gotta be like, oh shit, oh no, give her more of this. You need to give her some more of the salt. And then you need to give her a little bit of sugar because she got a big ego. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Alright? And then intuition. I thought that said initiation for a second. I was like, what? Intuition, trust, insight, awareness. Something here said awareness just now, though. Oh, realization, the awareness. Or was it Uriel? Fuck it, whatever. Awareness, guidance, okay? That's what you need. You need to use your intuition. We can't keep going around, guys, and acting like we don't have more than 5 senses. Come on, y'all. Oh, come on. Because you can't see me back here, I don't think. But, come on, y'all. All right? There's more that's going on. All right? So use your intuition, trust, insight. So that's what I got, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping in to the Ancestral Temple at the Garden of LeMay. We're so happy to have you. Please know that the timestamps were... Oh, man, let me stop talking about those daggone timestamps. I'm a little tired, y'all. But yeah, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.